You've just crossed over into the media zone.
Hello and welcome to the Media Zone. Ed and Dave here. Ed and Dave with you on a unique day.
What is unique about this day, Ed?
It is 1/11/11.
And in 10 months, what will it be?
11/11/11. At some point, it's going to be 11 o'clock during the day, 11 o'clock and 11 minutes after,
Right.
and 11 seconds.
That's when we should be actually taping a show.
That's when.
That's when. At night or in the morning.
That's the sign of the apocalypse,
Is
I
it?
believe, the 11/11. So here we are, Dave. We have a fun show.
Do we? And they're all fun,
They are.
at least for us.
The Dilemma we're going to take a look at. Ron Howard film.
So Clint Howard has a job.
He does turn up in the trailer.
What about
as the-
Rance? Is he still alive?
He does turn up in the trailer.
Oh, does he?
He does.
Oh, God. Oh, so we have that. And what's the other film?
The Green Hornet, which I didn't know was coming out this early. But we're going to take a look at that. How Seth Rogen becomes a hero. I don't know, but somebody hired him to be the Green Hornet.
Sometimes smoking a joint can make you a hero.
And also, we have a look. We're going to take a look at this. Remember, this popped up on our DVD releases. It's the Legends of the Superheroes,
Wow.
which nobody remembers. I remember it. I think it was on 2 nights, 1 hour one night and 1 hour the next.
Who is... who's that? Is that looks like Dick Gautier from
That's
now.
Shazam.
Who's playing that?
Not a name actor.
Because there's Frank Gorshin.
Frank
as the
Gorshin
Riddler.
was the Riddler. So there's Solomon Grundy, the villain you never see. The Weather Wizard. Hawkman, who's on Smallville, and the Black Canary, another Smallville person. But we have some of that.
All right.
This is actually good. This is the Warner Brothers On Demand collection, the archive collection, they're calling it. And these are films that I guess are not popular enough to put out in the regular way. So they're made on demand. What's surprising, this wouldn't
They're not popular.
There's a lot of interesting movies on there, like Doc Savage. Do you remember that with
No.
Ron Ely? Maybe that's why.
I remember Ron Ely playing like an intellectual Tarzan. Mm-hmm. That was it. It's the only thing I remember him by.
He played Doc Savage also.
Okay. Is he still alive?
I'm not sure.
I'll have to check this out.
Interesting. The archive collection. If there's any odd films you want. Americathon was on the, which was not a terrific film, but predicted the dire straits we're in now, where the country was going under and they had to hold a telethon to save the country. We're about there, Dave.
Pretty much. We're getting close. At least this state is. But I digress.
Right. We also have, the Heat Miser and Snow Miser bit,
Oh, fantastic.
which was, we were so booked on the Christmas show we have to do tonight. Well, it's Little Christmas, I think. Your mother knows what that is.
Yeah.
We're not sure what that was all about.
Just a little Christmas.
Maybe you could have asked her around the Christmas dinner.
I could have. But I didn't.
Maybe it is. Well, we don't know.
No, I didn't.
You didn't? Okay.
I have no plans.
Yeah, no plans to ask her about Little Christmas.
No. I haven't a hard enough time dealing with big Christmas. A lot of stress involved. A lot of anxiety.
It is.
I just throw cash at people.
Get away from me, little boy.
That's right.
Here's some cash.
Let's move into the films, Ed.
Right.
Let's get this rolling along.
Okay.
With our first film of the night, day, or whenever you're watching, The Dilemma. Starring Vince Vaughn, Kevin James, Jennifer Connelly, Winona Ryder, and Queen Latifah. Since college, confirmed bachelor Ronnie and happily married Nick have been through thick and thin. And one is thick and one is thin. Now partners in an auto design firm, the two pals are vying to land a dream project that would launch their company. But Ronnie's world is turned upside down when he inadvertently sees Nick's wife, Geneva, out with another man and makes it his mission to get answers. With the clock ticking and pressure mounting on the biggest presentation of their careers, Ronnie must decide how and when he will reveal the truth to his best friend. Rated PG-13 for mature thematic elements involving sexual content.
couples. They're my hero.
Honey, you hear that? Why don't you show Bethlehem his hero? Come on, buddy. Every kid wants to dance with his hero.
Okay, this is completely out of context.
Those plants are poisonous!
Awesome. I just saw my best friend's wife with another man.
How you like me now?
Oh my God.
You got it, Tone. It's guy code, man.
Hey, Ronnie.
Where are you?
I'm doing all different kinds of things now with all the nice people.
Why do you sound like you're on medication?
You gotta go right up to him and you gotta say it to him. Nick, here's the truth. You're gonna be okay. I love you, my man. Come here.
Why is that man hugging himself? Just keep walking.
I saw it all, Geneva. I'm gonna tell him.
I'm gonna deny it. And then I'm gonna say you made a pass at me.
Ronnie, can I talk to you for a second?
I was actually gonna run up here for about the rest of the day. That there's something that I have to fix. Oh God. Hey, man. Oh God.
You're not fixing anything. You're breaking more stuff.
You killed my fish. I'm sorry. I like to make a toast. To Bird and Sue, 40 years. Wow. I would assume that the thing that would get you through those 40 years would be a little friend I like to call honesty.
And love.
That's a good one, but I think that comes too from honesty.
And similar interests.
Who are you?
Cousin Betty.
First?
Second.
Okay, the second cousin, just so you know, is not really even a relative because someone could have sex with their second cousin and the kid would most likely still be normal. Honesty. You can't run from it because the truth will always find you. Bird and Sue. I'm gonna tell your husband is married to Helen Keller.
Helen Keller.
Yeah, the girl with all the personalities.
Sybil.
Speaking of Helen Keller, you got a story, Dave.
Just a brief story. And it's not really that funny, but, you know, it's been cold, Ed.
Yeah.
And a few years ago when I first bought my house, I have a sump pump down the basement. And it pumps up and out into the backyard. And my washing machine drains into the sump pump, the well, pumps it out. Well, one time it wasn't pumping out. I couldn't figure out why. I figured the pump was broken. So I went and bought a new pump, went to Home Depot, bought a new pump, brought it back. That pump didn't pump either. What the hell? I don't know what's going on. Go back to Home Depot, and there's a blind dude with a dog. C9 dog. He works at Home Depot.
That's good. Hire the handicapped.
So,
What?
well, you'll find out. This man, he knows.
Okay.
So I'm walking around, and he says, "Can I help you?" So he must have sensed me.
Yeah, it's like Daredevil.
Right. And I explained to him what the problem was, and he says to me, "Well, you want me to tell you how you fix it, or you want me to sell you something?"
Oh, very clever there.
I said, "Well, can you tell me how to fix it?" "Yep." He goes, "You got a PVC pipe coming out of there? He goes, just take a little drill bit, drill a little hole in it down by the bottom." He said, "Then when the water goes up and pumps out," he says, "it'll just trickle down. It'll pee out a little bit." Because what was happening was the cold water, the water was laying in the pipe when it wasn't completely pumped and freezing. So it wouldn't pump out. So there was nothing wrong with the pump. It was the water was being blocked by the pipe. So I had to pull the pipe in, let the big bunch of ice come out, drill the hole in the pipe down in the bottom by the sump pump, pump out, and then when any water left in there, just kind of work its way back down and pee itself out into the well. So I got help from the blind guy. And he said, "What's your name?" And I said, "Dave." He says, "All right, Jim, next time you're in here, let me know how it worked out for you."
Jeez.
He used to be in that field, but unfortunately lost his sight and was unable to continue doing the work that he loved so much, but helped me out. And it refroze on me again the other day. And I couldn't figure out why. Well, it's because the little hole I had drilled in it got filled with a little lint and stuff. So I just had to pull that out. So everyone is helpful, Ed.
It is.
Everyone. Everyone has value.
I wonder what they were going to sell you to alleviate that problem, I guess.
Well, I don't know.
But he had a...
Pipe warmer.
Yeah, maybe.
You can buy that, a little electrical thing wrapped around the pipe. But see, Ed, everyone has value in this world.
They do.
So when you say they hired the handicapped, I
Right.
personally take affront to that, Ed.
You do.
Because he was very helpful, he had meaning, and he made my life enriched
Right,
and saved me some money.
right. Thank God they hire the handicapped there. There's no 55B program there.